Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is a very different video for me. It's not fashion and it's not beauty. I know, shock. Today I thought I would film a video about how I stay motivated to go to the gym. Now, this is something that I have kind of struggled with in and out of my life. For people that don't know, I used to be a professional dancer, so health and fitness has pretty much been a huge part of my life ever since I was about 14 years old, and was escalated even more when I went to professional musical theatre college at 18, where health and fitness was literally like drilled into you. I do have a kind of a bit of a background on health and fitness. I am by no means a professional PT or a professional dietitian, but I just thought I would talk about generally some things that help me stay motivated to go to the gym, because we all go through times where we really do struggle to find the energy and the enthusiasm to get up and work out, even if it's not going to the gym, but just kind of generally being a little bit more active. These are kind of like my top tips on how to stay on top of going to the gym and keeping yourself really motivated. Okay, so my tip number one is to switch up your routine and don't constantly do the same thing every day. For some people that might work, they kind of like that control of their gym routines, but for me, I personally know that I get very bored very easily, and especially coming from a dance background, I do like to constantly be switching up everything that I do. So for me, I love to do a complete range of exercises. So from one week I'll do a spin class, next I'll do a body conditioning class, then I might do some weights myself that I've constructed myself, I might do some sprints on the treadmill, I might do some circuit exercises, and that's just within 1 week. And that kind of keeps me constantly excited to go to the gym because I'm constantly doing something else, and it's also so good for your body because your body's not just getting used to one form of exercise, so it's constantly kind of like relearning and rebuilding. It's generally just so good for your general health, it's good for your mental state, and it just makes the gym a little bit more exciting. So yeah, I would definitely recommend just switching up your routine every now and then. If you find something that you really enjoy, then stick with that. Like, just do something that is going to keep you excited to go to the gym. My second tip is, if you're having a really tough day and the last thing you want to do is to go to the gym, is to book a class or make a commitment with a friend to go with your friend. Now, this is something that is so important to me. If I book a class, I am probably 90% more likely to go to the gym than if I am just going on my own. It's almost like, because I've made that commitment in my head, then I know that I'm going to have to go. And also at my gym, they have quite a good system where if you don't turn up to a class, you get charged. So it's almost like, okay, I've booked that class, I've made that commitment, I have to go. And once you're there, you are going to feel so much better for it. Again, if classes aren't your thing, just text a friend and say, do you want to work out together tonight? You're going to help each other, push each other through the workout. That is literally one of my best tips, and something that I really do stick by, is to book a class or go with a friend when you are really feeling unmotivated. Okay, so tip number 3 is one that you're going to hear a lot, but it's to have a plan before you step inside the gym. Now, this is something that I used to do, and sometimes admittedly still do, is I'll walk in the gym and literally be like, I don't know what I'm going to do today. And I'm always going to have a less beneficial workout when I'm in those kind of moods or I haven't prepped. And that is why I enjoy booking classes so much, because you don't have to pre-think, like you're just going there and the instructor will do it for you, which is also fine, but just always have a plan. So if you like to work out by yourself, then just write in your notes what kind of exercises that you want to do. If you want to focus on your upper body, write down some exercises that you want to do. If you're really struggling to do that, then just go and follow some fitness accounts on Instagram. You will find so many. I will link those down below that I love to follow, and just look through them, see what kind of circuits they do. Instagram is such an amazing free tool for fitness, so just use it while you can. There is so much to find out there, and yeah, just always make sure you have a plan before you step inside the gym, because it will always be a better workout. So my tip number 4 is a little bit of a weird one. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, be realistic with your body goals and your expectations. And what I mean by that is, if you are naturally more of a curvy person, just like me, then you're never going to look like a really tiny Victoria's Secret model. I know that sounds a little bit kind of like putting a downer on stuff, but it isn't, it really isn't. You just have to be realistic with your body type and your body shape. I naturally have big hips and a big booty and a flatter stomach, and luckily for me, that's just kind of the body shape that is in fashion at the moment. But some people might have really big boobs and a bigger middle and tiny skinny legs. And back when I was about 10, that was the kind of body shape that was so in fashion and I was so jealous of. So just be realistic with your body, be realistic with your body expectations. If you have more of a flatter bum, then you're never gonna have a huge Megan Grub bum. You can do the best you can to make it as big as you can, but just be realistic with your body expectations and work on the things that really accentuate your body. So if you have beautiful kind of upper half, like one of my friends, she's really petite up here and I think it looks incredible. Work on the places that are really gonna accentuate your figure. Don't get stuck on this kind of unrealistic goal, because I do think it can be quite detrimental to your mental state when you're at the gym. But saying that, don't let that put you off. Of course, you can always grow or shrink something when it comes to muscle and fat loss, but just make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons. It's not all about the image goal, and it's about the fitness goal and the health goal. Okay, so this one's a little bit like on the materialistic side, but it is something that definitely helps me, and I know that it helps a lot of my friends as well, is to buy nice, new, flattering gym gear. And I don't mean really expensive gym gear. You don't have to spend £90 on Lululemon leggings. Buy something that you feel really comfortable in and you feel like really accentuates your figure. I literally just picked up these little leggings and this little crop top from Sports Direct, and it literally cost me like £15 per thing. So that's £30 for an entire gym outfit. You don't need to spend loads of money. I know that Gymshark is incredible. I have a pair of leggings from Gymshark that I absolutely love, but again, they're really expensive and you don't need to spend the money. There is so many brands out there these days that have their own fitness ranges and they're actually really good. So just have a little look around, see what makes you feel comfortable, because if you feel like you look great in the gym, then you're way more likely to go, and you're gonna feel so much better when you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're like, so yeah, that's something that has just always helped me out, and I know helps out the majority of people. And if you're holding on to gym gear that you have literally had for like 10 years and looks awful and frumpy and unflattering, then chuck it out and start again. Here again with the materialistic thing, and I swear to God this is not sponsored, I'm not at that level or anything, but it is to get yourself a Fitbit. I'm not saying you have to spend £100 on a Fitbit if you're only just starting out the gym. This is something that kind of took me to the next level of my workouts, and I have just really found it's really motivated me personally. And the reason I love it is because it tracks your heart rate. Like, I would go to a spin class before and I would think I'm literally at my maximum and I'm sweating and I can't do any more. I'll look at my heart rate and it is literally like I'm basically just, I'm resting. I'm in a resting state. So it does kind of track your heart rate for you. You have different sections in your heart rate. So you have fat burn, then cardio, and then your peak. So ideally you want to try and get to your peak maybe a couple of times a week. And I just think it's such a great motivating tool for me personally. Again, if it's not for you, don't do it. It's a lot of money to spend, and I don't want you to go out there and just spend £100 on a Fitbit if you're not going to use it. But for me, it's taken my workouts to just that next level, and I found it really, really motivating and really, really helpful. There's also obviously the app that comes with it, and it's not great today. I've barely moved because it's a Sunday, but it tells you your steps, your floors, your kilometers, your calories, your active minutes, your sleep. If you have been thinking about getting one, then I would definitely suggest looking into it. They have lots of different ranges. I got the Charge 2 and I've been absolutely loving it. Okay, so my tip number 7, now this is not revolutionary, this is something that we have been talking about for years and years and years, but it is to drink more water. Now, I couldn't stress enough how much this is going to make a difference to you, like subconsciously. It will make a difference and you won't even know it. You'll feel more awake, more energized, have way more energy in your workouts. You just need to drink enough water to fuel your body. And along with that, obviously, is to don't eat rubbish food. Like, eat consciously and eat healthily. Now, that doesn't mean that every single day you need to eat broccoli and fish. I think just be a little bit more aware of what you're fueling your body with. Because obviously I have come from a dance background, I have always just been very conscious of what I'm feeding my body. So that's just something I have inbuilt in me, is that I enjoy eating healthier. Like, I like the way it makes my body feel. So just be more conscious of what you're eating. I'm not saying count your macros. You don't have to count your calories unless obviously you are looking to lose a lot of weight. But just be a little bit more health conscious about what you're putting in your body to fuel yourself, because that is going to make the biggest difference when it comes to workouts and your energy levels. And my 8th tip and the final tip for this video is to not just constantly focus on the image and focus on how big your bum's gonna get, how many abs you're gonna get, how tiny are your arms gonna be, how small can your waist get. Focus on your mental state and your energy. I find that when I have been going to the gym, my energy levels go from literally here to here. I sleep so much better, I'm in such a better mood, I'm stronger, I'm fitter, I can walk without getting out of breath, I can hold heavy things without being absolutely knackered. Think about the actual health benefits it's going to have on your body and the health benefits it's going to have on your mental state, and I couldn't stress that enough. I am such a happier person when I've gone to the gym and I've worked out for half an hour to an hour, and I think once you start thinking about that rather than just the body image type stuff, that's when you're actually going to be like, wow, like this is something I can stick at because it's actually making me a happier person. And I know that's a really hard one because not everyone can relate to that. I know a lot of people literally dread going to the gym every time, but I think you just have to flip your mindset and think, this is good for my body, it's good for my health, and it's good for my mental state. And I just can't stress it enough because that's one of the things that's really flipped my whole mentality about the gym. It's not about going to the gym and sweating to lose weight. It's about going to the gym and being a happier, healthier person. And that is my 8 tips on how to stay motivated to go to the gym. Again, I am not a fitness professional, but these are things that do make me personally feel a little bit more motivated to work out. And I thought I would share them with you guys because I know a lot of people do struggle with that kind of stuff. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, then give it a thumbs up. That would be absolutely freaking awesome. And if you are not yet subscribed, then subscribe to my YouTube channel. I normally do videos about fashion and beauty, but today we're doing fitness. Yeah, so if you want to see any more videos like this, kind of fitnessy type stuff, workout, again, I am not like fitness goals or anything, but I know what to do to make myself feel healthier and happier. Yeah, I'm just gonna Thank you so much for watching, guys. You have been freaking awesome as always, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one.